Hi guys, let me show you the professional way on how to retouch your image in Photoshop using action. So on this video I'm going to be using my action. So if you haven't gotten this action, there's a link on the description on how you can get this action. So without wasting much time, let's just get started. So at first what I'm going to do is to duplicate this background layer right here, which I'm just going to drag it to this point. So after duplicating the layer, the next thing is just to click on the action. So I'll get to the frequency separation. You see 16-bit and 8-bit. So in this video I'm going to be using 8-bit. So once I click it, I leave it to load. So it's going to show me the Gaussian blur, which I'm going to choose the radius. So I'm just going to take this to 0.1. Then I sample any area on the skin of the model. So after that, I'm just going to take this adjustment here when I can find the details on this image again. So I'll be checking it from here. So I'll just take it to 8.9. So this does not mean all your image you should be using 8.9. So you can just repeat this process to know the kind of radius to use. So after I'm just going to click OK and I'll leave it to load. So after loading, it has actually grouped two layers inside of it, which is the high frequency layer and the low frequency layer. So the high frequency layer is actually for the skin texture. So if I'm taking off blemishes, I'm using the high frequency layer, while the low frequency layer is the skin color. So if I'm brushing, I'm using the low frequency layer. So to take off the blemishes, I'm just going to select the high frequency layer right there. So after selecting it, I'm just going to zoom it in just like this, and I do use clone stamp to pick off blemishes. So for the opacity, I leave it at 95 or 98. So the flow, I leave it at 100. So once I'm taking off blemishes, make sure the brush size you're using, like the clone stamp size you're using, is bigger than the blemishes you want to pick. So just like this is okay. So to sample a place there's no blemishes, you just click and hold your alt key. Then after clicking and holding your alt key, you just click on a place there's no blemishes. So after clicking, you let go of the alt key and then click on where you have the blemishes to replace. So that is how to remove blemishes. You guys can see it's simple. So I'm just going to repeat that process to take off the blemishes on this skin, just like this. So I'm just going to take it off like this. So I'm just repeating what I did, pressing and hold the alt key, then I click on where there is no blemishes, then I'll now replace it. So that's what I'm just doing to take off some of the blemishes. Yeah, I'll just repeat it. So these steps I'm showing you is actually simple to understand, but you can choose to brush first before taking off blemishes. Whichever works for you, it's fine. So but me, I prefer just picking up the few blemishes. So after brushing, I can still pick off the blemishes if it's obvious and it needs to be removed. So I'll just take it off. But at first, I do start with picking off some blemishes, just like this. I'm just going to take it to this area, take it up a bit, then I'll just pick them off. So after I'm done picking off the blemishes, that does not mean, well, after brushing, if I see blemishes I can still pick, I can still do that. So I'm just going to come to the low frequency layer, then I'll pick up my mixer brush. Make sure you come right here, change it to a clean brush, just like that. So for the weight, I love keeping it at 30. It works perfectly for me, and the load at 25 and the mix at 30, flow at 25. So once all of that is checked, I'll just start brushing my image just like this. So just make sure you while brushing, you turn the brush in a circular way, and also you need to pay attention on the size of brush you're using at a given area. So just like this, I'm not getting rid of the highlight or the shadows. I'm trying to blend it together just so it can work perfectly. So I'm just trying to get it smooth, just like this. You guys can see the effect, but let me brush a little bit longer. I'll show you guys the before and after of it. So I'm just going to brush it just like this, and I'll brush here. So you guys can see there's the blemishes right here. So I'll pick that off. Let me just brush just like this. So this is actually a tutorial video, that's why I'm rushing. So while practicing, you need to take your own time. I'll just brush it just like this. So after dropping this video, I will give it some time for you guys to comment. If you're interested on how I can fix the skin tone and make it even, you just drop a comment. If I see any comment on that, I'll drop a video on how to match the skin tone. So for this, I'm just going to show you the professional way on how you can retouch your image, which I'm doing that right now. So to brush it, make sure you're using your brush in a circular way to brush. Then use chrome stamp to pick up blemishes. So a quick one, let me show you guys the before and after. So this is the before and this is the after. So you guys can see how it's looking smooth. So I'll zoom it in again to pick off some of the blemishes right here, which I'm just going to come right here. Then I'll come to my chrome stamp, then click on it. Then I'll pick off the few blemishes after retouching, which are so obvious. But that does not mean you should pick everything off. You are not to pick all the blemishes, so you won't end up making your image look flat. So you just pick on the few ones that are looking obvious. So, and I'll just pick this off. So, and I'll come right here and take it off. So as a professional, what you do after picking up the blemishes is brushing the image again. So I'll just come and pick on the mixer brush, then select the low frequency, then I'll just brush it a bit like this. So I'll just brush this, I'll just perfect what I did earlier, just like this. So right now I'm done with the face area. That doesn't mean after brushing this area, if I see any correction, I'm not to do. So let me show you guys the before and this is the after. So I'm just going to come and brush the neck area and also the hand. I'll start brushing right here. Then I'll just brush a little bit on this hand and also right here. So I'll just brush it right like this, and also I'll come to this other area, then I'll brush it just a little bit like this, and also here just correct it, and I'll come to this neck area, then I'll take it off a bit, then I'll just brush it like this. While I'm actually rushing like this is because it's a tutorial video, so I don't want to waste more time, but you guys can take your time in practicing. You actually get the tips I'm sharing right here. So you just make sure your brush is on a circular form while brushing. Just be turning it like round like this, just so you can blend it perfectly well. So I'll just brush it just like this. So you can't just use your brush like this and be brushing and thinking it will blend very well, but using it in a circular way like this, turning it like this, really works perfectly well. So I'll just keep on doing it like this. So for the neck area, you can see there are some blemishes right there or pimples, which I'm to pick them off. I'll just come and zoom it in as usual, just like this. Then I'll come to the high frequency layer, then click on it. Also pick on my clone stamp again, then repeat the same process I did that I showed you guys earlier. I promise you this video is not going to be a waste of time, and I hope you are learning. So I'll just pick it off just like this. I'll pick it off, and I don't want to take everything off, but just the ones that are looking more obvious, which I'm going to take them off just like this. I'll come right here, then I'll take it off just like this. So once I'm done, as I said earlier, once you're done picking up blemishes, you just need to brush it a little bit again, so which I'm just going to do. Keep on turning the brush in a circular way. So let me show you guys the before. So this is the before and this is the after. So the before and after. So for the face, I'll just make it big like this. Then I'll just correct few things just like this. And I'll just make it just like that. It's okay. So this is how I got to retouch this image in a professional way using my action. So if you're interested in getting this action, you can just go to the description. You see a link right there to get this action. So a quick one, let me show you the before and after. So this is how it was looking, which is the before, and this is after, and this is the before and this is the after. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it's helpful. Please make sure you like and also comment on this video right here, and also subscribe on my channel, and check out for this video on the advanced way to retouch your image. It's also very helpful. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay tuned.